All right. All right. So let's get to this random. Let's get to this random list that I just so happened to see, and actually shout out to RDC because actually didn't see it, but Mark Phillips commented on it, and I was like, hold up now. I was like, let me look at this. I was like, what is this list? Because I just saw the pictures first, and it says most iconic video game characters according to a poll of 4,000 people. And this comes from the Discussing Film Twitter. So I'm like, first of all, why are y'all talking about video game characters? And then I saw the source and it says it came from BAFTA, and BAFTA is again a film organization. So let's look at this list, and in case if you're wondering what some people in the chat are referring to, and let's make our opinions because this is interesting. It's definitely interesting, man. I was like, okay, yeah, which 4,000 people? Which 4,000 people? So okay. So it said most iconic video game characters according to a poll of 4,000. Let's go from, so it's 15 characters on this list. So let's go down the line. 15 is Crash Bandicoot. 14 is Solid Snake. They spelled Snake wrong, by the way. So typo, but I just want to note that. 13 is Steve. Steve? Like, Steve? All right. 12 is Pikachu. 11 is Arthur Morgan. 10 is Shadowheart. 10, that again, once I saw that, like outside of Arthur Morgan and my personal feeling, Shadowheart is 110% recency bias. Get that crap out of here. I don't care how people feel about Shadowheart. That is 110% recency bias. I'm sorry. That is recency bias. A lot of people don't even know who Shadowheart is. Shadowheart has to resonate with older people and younger people alike to be iconic. Shadowheart is not iconic in that sense. Shadowheart is recency bias because it's a new character and it's a banger game that won a lot of Game of the Year awards. Shadowheart should not be on this list. Let's continue. 9 is Kratos. 8 is Master Chief. 7 is Link. 6 is Pac-Man. 5 is Sackboy. Sackboy is also very, very debatable. Sackboy is not lit like that it will be number 5, let alone be on this list in a list of 15. Sackboy can get punted as well, in my opinion. 4 is Sonic. 3 is Agent 47. That's another one. At 3? At 3? Nah, I love Hitman like the next person. At 3? Absolutely not. Sonic would definitely be in front of him. Pac-Man would be in front of Agent 47. Number 2 is Mario, and number 1 is Lara Croft. Like, all right. Somebody must be horny, and somebody must be waiting on Stella BBL, or they're still in the nostalgia with the triangular boobs or something. And no, I don't care how many cosplays you done, or you seen of Lara Croft. Nah, you not going over Mario. I'm sorry, you ain't going over Mario. Does anybody want to recall any Lara Croft movies? Do we want to compare that? We want to compare movies? Are we talking about movies here? Like, cause I don't know. Like I said, this is from a movie Twitter, and BAFTA is a movie organization, a film organization. But even if you're comparing movies, Mario was a freaking banger. Nobody talks about the Lara Croft movies. Hello? Even if we just focusing on movies, no, absolutely not. They said chill out on the top 5. No, multiple mistakes here. That's the question, Flash, because I don't know. This is a film Twitter, so I would assume that if you did a poll of 4,000 people, these aren't gamers. These are just people in film who just happen to know about video games. Because why would BAFTA just do a random poll of 4,000 people who play video games? I don't know. I would love to see the data on the demographics of these 4,000 people and what their background is. Because I'm just like, this is so random. Like, this is very random. Again, going back to the Rolling Stone conversation, Rolling Stone making the top 100 list of rappers makes literally no sense. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But there are multiple just question marks, huge question marks on here. Sackboy being at 5, nah, buddy. No. Agent 47 being over Sonic, no. Lara Croft being #1 overall, nah, not over Mario. Even Sonic could go over Lara Croft, no. Nah, bro. Pikachu was too low, in my opinion. Pikachu could be in the top 5, honestly. Pikachu could be in the top 5. Link could be higher. Link could be higher. Honestly, Nintendo clears. Honestly, Nintendo clears. It could literally be Mario, Sonic, Link. I would accept that. Mario, Sonic, Link, you know. But, you know, I mean, Crash Bandicoot is too low as well. I mean, I get that Crash Bandicoot kind of fell on the wayside, but Crash Bandicoot is still, I think in this list of 15 is still deserving. Solid Snake, I mean, you asked, Solid Snake could be debatable. Solid Snake could be debatable for some people, but I understand. I totally understand Solid Snake. But that top 5 is egregious, bro. That top 5 is egregious. I was like, wow, Steve. Like, are we talking about Minecraft, Steve? Do we feel like Steve is relevant? And I know Minecraft is really, really big, but do we think that Steve is the icon just by himself? Because I don't know how much people who play Minecraft know about Steve. Or like if you ask a random person about Minecraft and you be like, well, who's the main character of Minecraft? Do you think that the average person could tell you who the main character is, or like what they done in Minecraft? I don't know about that one. Shout out to Patrice. He said, I'll blame you. Surprise Pikachu in the top 10. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what age group? Like, I need to know the demographic. That's very important here. That is very important here. You don't know the Minecraft dude was named Steve? That's what I'm saying, Guy King. A lot of people found out about Steve because, believe it or not, Super Smash Brothers. When they brought Steve into the game, I was like, well, I guess this character is important enough. But Minecraft, I thought all this time was about like making your own characters and going into these worlds and building whatever you want and getting all of the mining, literally mining. The mine is in the title. Mining for all of these materials and making your own stuff. I didn't think that it focused on or had anything to do with whoever you made as the main character of the game. I don't know. Old people like you. Yeah, so I don't know. This list is very interesting because while it has some nostalgia, and I'm like, okay, I understand a lot of these characters on the list. It has recency bias. It definitely has questionable characters. It has questionable characters here, man. Yeah, Steve, that's what I thought. I thought Steve was just a default character. I didn't think Steve was like, does Minecraft even have a story? Like, because I don't play Minecraft. I don't know really anything about it, like the lore or anything. Does Minecraft have a story? Does it have an objective outside of like whatever because I thought that Minecraft was just a free-flowing, like, just do whatever you want type of game, right? Like, does Minecraft have a story? Does it have an objective? Does it involve Steve? Like, does it involve Steve? Because, like, I've seen people do their own thing. Like, they made their own worlds and they made their own games. They made their own stories in Minecraft. But did the actual creators of Minecraft make a story? Like, make their own story in the game? That's what I thought, Chaos. I thought it was like Fortnite. They have a whole universe now. Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't think that was a thing in the beginning, though. But I guess regardless of whether it does or not, my main question is, does it involve Steve? Like, is Steve like the main one? Is like, hey guys, let's go. Like, I don't know. Like, do they talk? like, is there any talking in Minecraft? All I hear is ooh, ooh, ooh. Like, that's all I hear, bro. That's all I be hearing, bro. When you be get hit by the zombie or the creepers, whatever the creeps, whatever you call it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like that's all I hear. Do they talk? Like what are we doing here? How was Steve? Like what the hell, bro? Like come on, man. Like you gotta be kidding me. Like no. And then like next you're gonna have some freaking Roblox characters. Like Roblox is the same thing, right? Like there are all these different games in there, but Roblox doesn't have like main characters or main skins, right? Like Roblox doesn't have a story. Like I see people doing some crazy stuff on there, but it's like the same thing, right? Like they don't have a character. Like how you gonna say it doesn't matter how popular the game is? Like that just doesn't make sense to me. To be an iconic character. No, that's what we were saying, Cal, before you got in here. We felt like CJ should have been on there over Arthur Morgan, in my opinion. Over Arthur Morgan. Like I said, I don't know, man. This is very weird. It was very weird. But, you know, take it how you will. I don't know how this poll came about. I would love to get more information. Let's see. Just to check. Like, is there anything on their Twitter that, like, lists any information? I'm like, again, this is the film. This is the film organization. So why? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let's see. Maybe let's click on this website. And the most iconic video game character of all time is Lara Croft. We found the tweet, y'all. The Globetrotting Badass was voted the winner in our global poll. What is your favorite Lara Croft memory? All right, let's check the website. Where would I place Lara Croft? Maybe outside of the top 10. If that, she's iconic, but outside of the top 10, I mean, yeah, they definitely go above age of 47. Ah, man, see, they playing with my heart, yo. They playing with my heart. Why do they have Kiryu on this list, bro? Why do they have Kiryu on this list? Because you already know my bias would have kicked in. My bias would have kicked in. I ain't gonna lie, but they got Kiryu on this thumbnail, bro. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. You already know, man. The agenda would have been there. They got Cloud on here too. They got Cloud on here too. They got some they got some other characters on there. It's pretty funny. And then here goes Steve, the smallest one. Cause you shouldn't have been on this list. Steve down here. That's funny, bro. All right. So let's see if we can find. All right, so okay, so BAFTA is having a game awards. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't think that they did game awards. So that's interesting. So they're doing this on April the 11th. So it says we asked for the public's help to settle the question, and over 4,000 players from around the world engaged with the okay. So random 4,000 folks. That doesn't give us any information though, as far as the demographic, but they said they asked for the public's help. So we're gonna blame the public. So this wasn't, but we don't know exactly who to blame, but we have to blame the public. That's all we got here. That's all we got here, y'all. That's all we got. Okay, hold on. They have a list of 20. They have a list of 20 here. Okay, so we're getting even more interesting now. We have a little bit more context. Cloud Strife is 16. Another Baldur's Gate 3 character. More recency bias. All right, this is pissing me off even more. Astarion. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. I know who Shadowheart is. I don't know who Astarion is. Recency bias. Who are these people? Who are these people? Kazuma Kiryu is 18. You already know. Kazuma will be in the top 10, but I would accept being in the top 15 because I know, honestly, I know my bias will be kicking in, but I know that unless you play the Yakuza games and you locked in, you wouldn't know who Kiryu is. I understand. Ellie is 19. Ellie from The Last of Us. Why? Ellie over Joel. I know that Joel died, but we put in Ellie over Joel. Maybe. I don't know. And then Nathan Drake. Nathan Drake is number 20. So this makes sense why all of the other characters are on the list, because this is actually a list of 20. It's not a list of 15. This is a list of 20. Yeah, I don't know who these players are. I don't know. I don't know where this poll came from. I don't know when you could have voted. I definitely missed this one, but the 4,000 people that voted, you all need to be ashamed of yourselves. You all need to be ashamed of yourself. There were definitely some people who are in love with Baldur's Gate 3 that voted on this. That is 100% because we have two characters, not one, but two characters from Baldur's Gate 3 that are on this list. Two of them. Do we agree with Nathan Drake being at 20? Let's talk about that. Do we agree with Nathan Drake? Do you feel like Nathan Drake is iconic enough? Yeah, I'm agreeing with y'all. I'm agreeing with y'all, Chad. I think that's a no. I think that's a no. I think that is a no as well. No. What about Cloud? What up, homeless? Resident Crack Rock Slinger. What about Cloud? Cloud Strike, Final Fantasy. Do we agree? Should be on the list? Yes. Okay. I agree with Cloud. I agree with Cloud. Yeah, for a while he was a face of PlayStation. I will give him that. He had his moments. Nathan Drake had his moments. What is this list? This list is apparently the best, most iconic video game characters of all time. And at first I was like, well, maybe they're not talking about all time, but this website, even the link says most iconic game characters of all time. I want to say that again, all time. We are not going to put two Baldur's Gate 3 characters in this list. Baldur's Gate 3 just came out. I want to say that again. Baldur's Gate 3 just came out. There is no way you put two characters on this list. That does not happen. That does not happen. I'm sorry. Burn it, bro. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Iconic is legacy based. If you ask a random person, I know that Baldur's Gate 3 went crazy last year. I am not hating on the game. I am not hating on people's love for these characters that you see in the game. But we are talking about iconic game characters of all time. None of those Baldur's Gate 3 characters deserve to be on this list. I'm sorry. This would definitely be a comment for the pod. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, they have no skin in the game. You know, come back in another 10 years, I still won't put you on there. Like, I'm sorry. Come back in another 10 years, I still won't put you on there. Even if a Baldur's Gate 4 came out, I still wouldn't. Like, I'm sorry. I can't. Hold on. Sorry. There you go. There you go. There's a list. If you want to look at it yourselves, there is the list. That Commander Shepard. I mean, that's debatable. That's debatable. I will leave there for y'all. Is Kiryu really iconic? He is to me. Don't you talk about Kiryu. but like I said, bias aside, ever talking top 20, I wouldn't put him there. Like, realistically, I wouldn't, but my bias would put him. And I'm just gonna be real about it. My bias will put him there, but I understand not too many people play Yakuza, so they don't know who Kiryu is. They don't know who Kiryu is. Real ones know who Kiryu is, but I understand the regular public wouldn't. But apparently 4,000 people out of 4,000 people on this list, he made it. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, but he could be left off the list, in my opinion. He could be left off the list. You know, I'm just gonna say it. He could be left off the list. I got any recent TBA slander. Nah, we go leave him alone, man. We gonna leave him alone. Did he stream yesterday? Because if he did, y'all better did what I said. What's going on, Sauce? Laura Croft top 10. No bias. The triangle move. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I totally understand, man. You know, like, a lot of people still haven't played Yakuza. And, you know, rightfully so. It's so many games in the series that, you know, you really gotta, like, invest your time to get into all the games. So everyone had their time to shine. Can you see number one? Yes, yes. We will go back up. We'll read again for all the people who are just now coming in here. So from 20 going to 1, Nathan Drake, Uncharted, Ellie Williams, Last of Us, Kazuma Kiryu, Yakuza, Astarion, Baldur's Gate 3, Cloud Strife, Final Fantasy, Crash Bandicoot, Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, Steve from Minecraft, 13, 12 is Pikachu, 11 is Arthur Morgan, Red Dead Redemption, 10 is Shadowheart, Baldur's Gate 3, 9 is Kratos, 8 is Master Chief from Halo, 7 is Link, Zelda, 6 is Pac-Man, 5 is Sackboy from Little Big Planet, 4 is Sonic, 3 is Agent 47, 2 is Mario, 1 is Lara Croft. I know, Sackboy. I know. I know. Just really? Just really? Do I think Ezio? I think Ezio would be fair. I think Ezio would be fair being on this list. I think Ezio has enough clout. I think Ezio would have enough clout to make the list. Maybe. Yeah, I said that's Agent 47. Like I said, I'm not mad at, but 3? Agent 47 at 3? Nah. Yeah, exactly. Sackboy should make the list at all, but Sackboy being in top 5, like, absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. Like, please. Like, it's multiple characters on here. I'm gonna just go over all the characters that, like, we're not even gonna talk about the order, but the characters that should not be on here at all. Sackboy, no, go away. Shadowheart, no. Steve, no. Astarion, no. And I'll say Kiryu as well. Not top 20. I'll take them all. I would take them all. Ellie, I would also say no. I'll put Joel over Ellie. Nathan Drake can stay. I'll accept it. But I would take them off the list. But those are one I'm just like, no, just absolutely not. I'm taking them. Need to make a list. Yeah, we need to tell Flock. We need to tell Flock to get in his bag and stream again. I think that would be cool, like having all the GI or the majority of GI there, and we could just make a list together. I think that'll be some good content. That'd be some good content. It's like the Hall of Fame. That's what I'm saying. And again, recency bias plays a lot into this list, as you can see. Recency bias is all over this list, and it's just bias, period. Like, because again, Sackboy, somebody must have really loved Little Big Planet. I get it, it was one of those titles that was one of those PlayStation bundles. I understand, but Sackboy, no. Sackboy iconic? Nah, not compared to the heavy hitter. This is the elite, bro. This is the elite. And Sackboy being on list, period, let alone top 5, is gonna be a no for me, dog. Remove a star and put Marcus Phoenix. Marcus Phoenix would be okay. Marcus Phoenix would be okay. Where the fighting game characters, yeah, I mean, you could put pretty much anybody for Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, like like you could honestly. Mario is in a class of his own, also facts. Heihachi. Yeah, Tekken. It's a lot of different characters. So yeah, this was definitely a very interesting list. Like I said, I would love some people to speak up and be like, yeah, I voted on this. I would love somebody to have the cojones be like, yeah, I did it. I voted for this list. I'm like, what were you thinking? They should do this list by decade. That would be interesting too if you did it decade by decade. What up, Tony? Yeah, doing it by decade would be interesting. But all time, man, all time, no. Like, you could put Donkey Kong on here. Like, it's so many other characters that could be on here, and I don't know if like the intention would be to mix the old with the new, but a lot of these characters have been around for decades. Like, Mario was like, has Mario hit half a century? Like, when did Mario first get created? What year was that? 1981. So it's 43 years in, almost. He getting close. 43 years, man. That's a long time. Let's see what. Let's see. When did Link, Legend of Zelda? Let's see. Legend of Zelda was 86. So we had Link since 86. Let's see. Sonic was 91. So Sonic was 10 years later from Mario. So Sonic is 33 years in. Like, what are we talking about here? That what other character get onto so many games? Oh, I'm saying, man, like CJ made a case. Like CJ could be in for Arthur Morgan. I'm saying, like, that would be easy for me. That would be easy to switch Arthur Morgan with CJ, bro. But you know, he black. So they ain't gonna do it. He black. I'm just gonna say it, man. He black. He get memed to that, but it's because he black, bro. They'll respect CJ like that. They'll respect CJ like that, but you know, you can relate to Arthur Morgan. You can relate to Arthur Morgan. I'm taking Tetris blocks. Hey, yo, facts. Facts, man. You taking Tetris block. I'm surprised Batman wasn't on there. I think because Batman didn't start off as a video game character, like Batman's obviously a comic book character, so I think some of those characters probably didn't make it, like, just because like they when you think of Batman, you don't think of video games first, and I think that was kind of like the point here. Like, you want to think of them as video game characters. Batman is not that, like, by any stretch of the imagination. What's Pac-Man? Yes, Pac-Man was number 6. Pac-Man was number 6. Pac-Man was under Sackboy. I'm like, that's another one. Let's see, when did the Pac-Man might be older than all of them? Hey, yeah, Pac-Man is 1 year older. Pac-Man is 1 year older than Mario. So for that fact alone, man, Pac-Man in top 3 or 4. Pac-Man top 3 or 4. We talking time, talking legacy. We talking legacy, man. It's Pac-Man up there, bro. So it is what it is, man. Take it how you will. Take it how you will. You can look at the list yourself, make your own decision. But this is interesting, though. Like I said, it definitely sparked us with conversation. I'm looking at this list like, what the heck, bro? Like, y'all out of y'all minds, man. Y'all are out of y'all minds for some of these characters got chosen on this list. So I might try to watch these awards because I want to see what's going to happen. I want to see what other, let's see if they have awards database. Let's see what awards that they, let's see, what did they do last year? Animation, games beyond entertainment, artistic achievement, game design, audio achievement, multiplayer, best game. Is that overall? Vampire Survivors. What is Vampire Survivors? It won over Elden Ring. This is actually 2022 though, even though it's 2023. Well, it said it did it in March. So yeah, if it did it in March 2023, and it's mostly for 2022. Vampire Survivors winning over what? Is it game of the best game? I mean, okay. Let's see, music, narrative, British game, debut game, Tunic, original property, EE game. I'm not sure what EE game of the year, but God of War Ragnarok won that one. Performer in a leading role, Christopher Judge. Performer in a supporting role, damn, God of War cleared. God of War cleared in this game awards. Evolving game, Final Fantasy, that's Ethos right there. Family game, Kirby. Technical achievement, Horizon Forbidden. Hey, Horizon Forbidden West won something last year. Oh man. Okay. Well, that's interesting. All right, so we see what type of awards. I mean, it seemed like the pretty standard, the standard categories. But yeah, BAFTA, I didn't know that they had their own like gamer category. So that's interesting. I mean, I may try to give it a watch if I remember. But yeah, that list is trash. I'm sorry. That list is trash. So we're gonna see what happens. Based on what this list is, Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna clear again. It's gonna clear BAFTA's Game Awards too. It's gonna clear in BAFTA's Game Awards. Oh boy. Oh boy.